Namaste. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Spirit, and this is my channel. And this is a regular program, one of my series. And let's see here. Restoring confidence. You are my hope, O Lord God. You are my confidence. This is Psalms chapter 71, verse 5. Doubts come in several shapes and sizes. Doubts about God, about the future, and about our own abilities for starters. But when doubts creep in, as they will from time to time, uh, we need to not despair. Let's see. As singer and author Sheila Walsh observed, to wrestle with God does not mean that we have lost faith, but that we are fighting for it. Yes, God never leaves our side, not for an instant. He is always with us, always willing to calm the storm for life. So true. When we sincerely seek His presence and when we genuinely seek to establish a deeper, more meaningful relationship with Him, God is prepared to touch our hearts, to calm our fears, to answer our doubts, and to restore our confidence. Mhm. As I have grown in faith and confidence, I have known more and more that my word is based on the love of God. And this is from Leslie Williams. Okay, let's get on with it. Well, let's see, for the last few months, maybe more, I have been having the most interesting, uh, ooh, excuse me, um, there we go. I've been having the most interesting month. Uh, well, what, where do I start? I was having trouble with my teeth due to all the rare influences and the diagnosis I have. So, uh, not only affects just the body, but the body and the teeth are all part of that body. So, it would be uh, right to think that these illnesses crept into my teeth and gums and everything. So it is very difficult for my dentist, and thank God for him. Hello, Dr. Chen. Uh, and so I've been with him about 3 years. Yeah, when I first came here, I looked for a very good doctor, dentist. Well, doctors also too. I needed a new specialist. So I searched for my specialist and the dentist. So he told me that I had some problems, uh, and he had to, uh, with them, pull some teeth and then cap some of the teeth and fix them and everything like that. So that was going good until a I have allergies too bad, real bad. Some things I don't know until I come in contact with that. And methotrexate, uh, it was one, and my rheumatologist was using it for my sarcoidosis. So I started taking it, and the side effect was that I felt miserable. I couldn't eat anything. I didn't have any energy at all. And maybe, I don't know, 16 hours a day I laid in the bed, but I got up, did some work on YouTube, tried to, um, and I was nauseated. I said, well, I can't stop talk, taking the medication. I need to give the medication a chance. Maybe that's just a fluke or whatever. So I took it again. It was five uh, tablets, and I would have to take it once a day, once a week. So then that one was worse than the other one. Not only was I nauseated and could not eat anything and miserable, no energy, uh, I started itching all over. Wasn't bad. I was able to take some medication for it, and it stopped. Not stopped. It subsided. It helped. So I took it the next week, and it was worse. It was terrible. I couldn't have breathe. I was just non-stop. I didn't know what to do, so I called uh, uh, my doctor's office, and they said that, would you like to speak to the on-call nurse, because my doctor's office was closed. So I said yes. So I talked to her, and she asked me questions about, are you itching? Are you have trouble breathing? Uh, so I told her yes. So uh, she scheduled a house call for, well, it was the same day. I'm not going to say the next morning, but it was like 3 o'clock when I called. So they would come to see me that same day. So they did. And they gave me, what was it, one tablet of prednisone. Then she sent the rest to my pharmacy, and she said that it would be 5 days. So I started taking it. As long as I was on the prednisone, I was okay. I wasn't itching or having that trouble uh, breathing or anything, because the prednisone helps with the breathing. But the itching was like waiting, just waiting. I could feel it. It was still there, but I did not need to scratch. So when it was stopped, it was like the itching just blew up, just blew up. I was having trouble, uh, you know, with whips all over my arms, all over my, my head was itching everywhere I scratched. You know, that's where I was itching. But I was worried because, like I said, I have sarcoidosis and it was immune disease. And with the scratching, I could cut someplace and get a bacteria and get sick. And I was worried about that because the scratching, the itching was all over, all over, all over. And my eyes was like swollen really, really, really bad. My eyelids and everything in my eyes was red. And I couldn't sleep because I was itching. So again, I called the office and they gave me the nurse again. And the nurse said they would send out a house call to help me. So the next time they came, they gave me a shot. And then they said they would send it the prednisone for 7 days that time. So I said, "Yay!" I was happy. I could stop scratching, but that was not the case. Soon as the 7 days was up, then the blow up again, the allergic reaction again. But it had not gone. I could still feel it, but it had subsided with the prednisone. So I said, okay. And then at the end of 7 days, I was back with a vengeance. Ooh, it was awful, awful, awful. I've never had such a reaction to anything like that is constant and continues to harass my body. And that is exactly what it was doing. It was like, oh God. So at the end of 7 days, I got it again. Called the office and they sent somebody out. Uh, and all these people was very nice, very nice, and very present to my needs at that time. So they said what they were going to do was give me 4 prednisone and then give me a continuous amount until I could see my PCP or my specialist. And I was happy for that because, and then on that, it was a refill in case I could not get an appointment with these doctors because these doctors are very good. So they fill up their appointments very fast, very quick. So I was able to get an appointment with what was not my rheumatologist. Well, I did do have one, but it it wasn't right then because he was filled up. It's not until July. But in that time, I had spoken to other doctors and specialists, like my pulmonary doctor. I saw him, He is such a good doctor, very present to my needs. And he doesn't, you know, take notes while he's talking to me. He's free. No notes, no distractions or anything. And I like that because I know he's listening. So I told him what was going on. And first thing he said, well, I can get you some, what was it? Uh, I can refill the prednisone and something else he said. I know the cream, a refill on that. And he wanted me to get PFTs, pulmonary function test, because the allergy and it lasts so long and it harassed my body so bad. He said there might be some problems with my lungs. So I have appointment for that coming up. But that was not good news. But I had in my mind already knew it was a possibility that my lungs was damaged. Uh, it was not a surprise for me. So during that time, I got an abscess on one of my teeth, like here. Yeah, that's the right side here. It was hurting real bad. Then one night I just called and asked for the first appointment for that dentist. So I went in and I told her what was going on, and I could not wear my dentures because it was hurting so bad. So they took a X-ray, came back and said you have an abscess. And they said, uh, uh, "Are you allergic to any penicillin?" I said, "Yes, but there's only one I'm not allergic to, and that's amoxicillin." So she said she was going to send a prescription and what they needed to do. She said because that teeth is so bad, uh, they would have to pull it and fix the teeth beside it and put a cap and all that stuff like that and everything like that. So, but because my insurance ran out, I would have to pay for it myself. Well, we would. My daughter handled her money and my money, so we would have to pay for it, if, which came out to 1,400 and I believe $50. So I told my daughter, and she said, "Okay, just let me know when you have that appointment with the dentist." Through all of this, something really special happened. Uh, I sent the present dentist, which I am still with him right now, a note about everything because I had called United to help care of my insurance company. So I told him what had happened, and I asked him, "Was this true? Had my insurance run out?" So he checked and checked. He said, "Yes." And I said, "Why?" And he told me about the, what was it, that the money that was left the year before, my dentist had not used it, but waited for this year to order my dentures. So the money that was there, I couldn't use it because it was last year and I had to pay out of pocket. So I sent him an email and how I was distressed with that because that's a lot of money. Okay. Uh, so after that, uh, it was like he ghosted me, but come to find out, he didn't. But I'll lead you up to that. Uh, so within that, the insurance company said that I had told her of what had happened, and she said that we will talk to your dentist, and you can be on the line with when she talked to him. So I said okay, and because that day they closed on, hold on, they closed on that day when she had called him. So the next day I missed the appointment uh, because for one thing my gums was hurting real bad, and so she talked to uh, him, and she left a message that they would correct what had gone wrong and to make an appointment to come in. So the same day I called, and his partner, uh, he was in with a patient. So the receptionist said that uh, his partner would talk to me. So I talked to her and explained, and she said to make an appointment to come in for her to check it out. So I made an appointment, and she checked it, and they did X-rays. And what is so weird that happened to me? It's weird. Well, anyway, uh, over here, no, yeah, over here, I had a tooth. It was shaking. I could feel it, and it was shaking like when you were a child, and it needed to come out. I thought about pulling it myself, but I said, I said no. I better not do that uh, because when we were a child or whatever, uh, if my mom didn't want to do it or whatever, she would tell us how to do it, and tie it on a string, and then have someone to uh, close the door. And if it was really loose enough, it would come out. But she was kidding, and she would do it, pull it out for us, but it scared us to death. So what the dentist saw is that that tooth was only hanging by like a thread. That's why it was shaking. And I said, how could that happen? And she asked me questions and everything. And I said, well, I'm deficient in a lot of uh, minerals and everything. And she said, that's most likely was the cause and probably my diagnosis because I have three diagnoses that are very, very rare. And she said because of that and the deficiency, and I'm anemic, and all of that, that together caused this teeth to break like that and just have a little tiny thread holding it. I said, And she showed me it. It was weird looking. It was like a line, going like that, and then another line, and the whole tooth was like ready to pop out. So I made an appointment with uh, her partner, and he is on the steps to uh, correct everything, but it's going to take a while. And, and I understand that. So he pulled uh, uh, that tooth out and then another one that needed to be taken out in a way that the dentist was going to cause me to. He was asking for an arm and a leg, and this dentist, his prices was lower than $1,450. Uh, it was like 100 and my bill was like no $271. That's all he charged me. Yay! And the new dentures that is coming up is going to be free because of the dentures that he gave me uh, caused an allergic reaction in my gums and body. So I had to stop using them because it was causing too much pain and trouble. And he said that he would try a new one and see what happens. So we talked, and he said, instead of going to the insurance company if there's a problem, whatever, he said to email him uh, and or talk on the phone or whatever. And everything was good. We hugged it out, and he's a great dentist, especially to deal with me with all these problems. And he has such patience. And I like that because a lot of doctors would not do that. They would not have patience with me like he did and my PCP and my all other doctors. As a matter of fact, I had to get a new cardiologist uh, and a vascular surgeon because the cardiologist that I had did something that he should not have done. He was like a narcissist, and he felt like he could say anything to a person of color, but he didn't know me. And I reported him to the AMA, American Medical Association. So he has a file on him on it there. But uh, the AMA said that I needed to go to another place and send this application on him. But I spoke to my daughter and she said, just let it go because uh, sooner or later, the disrespect he have for people of color is going to catch up with him because people who do bad things behind society's back do get caught. And when they get caught, it's going to be because God will do it. So that's what's been happening to me. So you won't see me smiling until I get my new teeth, dentures, partials. You won't see me smiling. Okay? So I'm sorry for that, but that is the reason I will not be smiling. So now I will do a prayer, and I got a lot of work to do, and I will get on with that. So, hmm, kindness counts. That's it, and I plead the blood over all of my subscribers, and they will be blessed. Thank you for watching and subscribing and liking. And please come back because there is a lot going on and things happening. And the ones I get monetized, uh, I will be able to talk whole a lot, maybe a Zoom, and I will be able to see you all, my tribe. So I'm looking forward to that, and I hope you all are also. I will be able to answer questions, and you can ask the questions on the different series that I have, specific questions, and with me, okay, okay, let's see here. Hey, okay. Oh my goodness. Come on now, fingers. Got to answer this wonderful person. So, like I said, I will be bringing you. I think I might need to get more things. A lot of things like the special that I'm going to do tomorrow for Mother's Day. Uh, and it will because I'm going to church, and then my daughter is going to take me out for dinner. I'm looking forward to that. And then when we come back, we're going to do the special on Mother's Day. Mhm. So, until the next time, everyone, please come back. And I thank you for watching and subscribing. And thank you so much, Alicia, for what you said. I appreciate it, honey. All right. I love you. Bye, my tribe. Until the next time, namaste. You all are so wonderful. I love you all. Bye bye.